Today, I'll be sharing a step-by-step guide on how you can qualify for the Linea Crypto Airdrop. This will be one of the biggest airdrops this year, not only because Linea is a major blockchain project, but also because Linea belongs in the same umbrella company as Metamask. So by doing these tasks, you potentially qualify for both airdrops together. So today we will go over all the tasks you need to do in both the Linea blockchain and the Metamask itself in order to maximize your airdrop rewards. Make sure to watch this video as soon as possible because Linea has just opened up a limited time program called Linea Park that releases new tasks for you to do every week in order to get more points that are confirmed that will give you a certain amount of reward. Welcome back to the Virtual Bacon channel. My name is Dennis. I'm a crypto angel investor for the past 5 years, and I have invested in over 100 crypto startups. On this channel, I share my views on market trends and investing strategy to build wealth in crypto. Now, first of all, let's cover what is Linea. Linea is a zkEVM Layer-2 blockchain made by ConsenSys, who is the parent company behind Metamask, Infura, and some of the most important projects in crypto. The founder of ConsenSys is Joe Lubin, who is also a co-founder of Ethereum. Now, why does the Linea airdrop have such a large reward potential? Technically speaking, Linea has not yet confirmed there will be a token airdrop per se. Instead, they have outlined how they will achieve decentralization through their roadmap, and this goes on for 4 phases. And you see that eventually they will have decentralized operators and governance, which will require a governance token in order to work. On the side of the Metamask token airdrop, Joe Lubin himself has also confirmed that a mask token is potentially coming. This was way back in 2021. In a later interview in March 2022, Joe Lubin again confirmed that there will be a DAO that's coming to govern certain parts of Metamask. And indeed, there will be a token that will be used as the governance token for this DAO itself. Quoting him directly, there is a DAO that is being formed right now in the context of Metamask. He also did confirm that Metamask is intending to launch a token. Now, some early DAOs have already been launched by Metamask, including this Metamask Grants DAO, which is an employee-led DAO that is issuing grants to developers. And part of the reason for having this DAO is to have a multi-sig that manages a certain token contract and a treasury. So in a way, they have already hinted that there will be a certain token up as part of this DAO. Lastly, the lead of operations of Metamask have already confirmed this token as well. And he even said that this token will be very, very decentralized, and it is very important through owning this token, MetaMask and the project itself will be owned by all of us. So I think it is very safe to say both Linea and Metamask itself will both have governance tokens. However, since there are no official plans announced, we could speculate whether there's one token for all ConsenSys products or 2 separate tokens for both of these products. Either way, ConsenSys will want to distribute airdrops to users of their own products. So by doing the Linea blockchain task as well as Metamask tasks, you most likely will qualify for both airdrops together. One last point that makes this airdrop very promising is that Linea has already technically deployed a token called the Linea Voyage XP. This is a real token that has a contract address on the Linea blockchain. And by completing all the tasks that we will mention today, you actually give yourself more of these XP or experience points. You cannot really transfer or trade these points yet, but this is at least another good sign that hints that later on, there will be a certain token that grants access to these Voyage XP holders. Linea also has this proof of humanity system to combat against bots and mass farmers. This makes everyday users have a much higher chance to get a good sized airdrop without getting diluted from all the farmers. The downside to this airdrop is that you will need to spend some real money in order to complete these tasks on Ethereum and on Linea mainnet, probably around $100 to $200 total. And you will need to go through this verification system, the proof of humanity, through social activity, on-chain activity, or by directly doing a KYC. But I think it will all be worth it because this is a very comprehensive airdrop that actually wants to reward real users. The first area of tasks we need to do is actually using the Metamask Portfolio. The reason why we want to do the Metamask tasks first is because we want to have certain levels of activity on chain in order to complete the proof of humanity KYC later. Also, you need to get some Ether on Ethereum mainnet first and then bridge that onto Linea blockchain in order to complete the later steps. Now, Metamask Portfolio is an extension of the Metamask wallet. It allows you to view and manage all your coins, tokens, and NFTs across all different kinds of EVM blockchains all in one place. And you can directly buy and sell token into fiat. You can swap coins between themselves, and you can also bridge tokens between chains, such as from Ethereum to Linea. Okay, so the first step you want to do is go to portfolio.metamask.io and then connect your MetaMask wallet. Feel free to explore on this page and get familiar with the interface. Step 2 is you need to get some Ether in your MetaMask wallet. I actually recommend you to use the built-in buy tab in order to buy this Ether. Since this is another direct integration with MetaMask, this increases your chances to get the airdrop. For today's tutorial, you will need at least $100 of Ether. I will buy $200 worth of Ether to be safe. Next, you want to perform a DeFi swap on the swap page. So click on the swap tab and then swap some of the Ether you just bought to any other coin such as USDC. You can either swap a very small amount and just forget about it, or you can swap a larger amount and swap it back after. Then another DeFi transaction you want to do on MetaMask Portfolio is to stake. So go to the stake tab and click on pooled staking. Then choose to stake your Ether in one of these staking protocols. So I'm just going to go with Lido. Now, you guys might be really stressed out about this high gas fee here. You see, it costs $20 of transaction fees to even get this to go through. And same thing for the swap, that's going to cost even more. So what I recommend is that if you have already used the swap function within MetaMask before, then you certainly don't have to repeat it again. But if this is a brand new wallet, you definitely should complete these tasks, but you don't have to do them right away. Instead, what I would do is to Google a Ethereum gas tracker. I use this one on Etherscan. And you see here, there is a gas price heat map. So currently the gas price is at 34 Gwei. And you can go on this map and hover over it and see, okay, for the past week, sometimes the gas cost can get as low as 19 Gwei. That's the cheapest it has been. So what I would do is I would actually wait and monitor this page until the gas cost gets below 20 Gwei, depending on what the chart would tell you when you look at it. And then once gas prices are cheap, you can go ahead with these transactions. No matter how you look at it, you're still going to spend probably $30, $40 here total. Okay, after you have bought Ether, you have performed a DeFi swap, and you have staked Ether all within MetaMask wallet, we are done here. The next step is to move on to the Linea side of things. In order to complete the tasks on the Linea blockchain, we first have to bridge some Ethereum over to the Linea side. And we can access all the bridges on bridge.linea.build. You see on this page here, it has three types of bridges: the MetaMask bridge, a third-party bridge, or the native bridge. What I would recommend is to actually use both the MetaMask bridge and the native bridge, because these two are both made by Consensus, the parent company. So by clicking on the MetaMask bridge for users, you see that it takes us back to the MetaMask portfolio page. This is another reason why I recommend everyone to do both of these platform tasks together, because they're clearly linked. Anyways, so let's go on the bridge tab. And here, the from network, we want to choose Ethereum, and the to network is Linea. We can choose to bridge Ethereum, and again, we want to bridge most of these amount over. So in order to cover the transaction costs on Linea, so I'm going to bridge 0.05, and on the receiving side, again, choose Ethereum. And then after about 5 to 10 minutes, your money will arrive on the Linea blockchain. In order to check whether the bridge has completed, you need to go on the MetaMask wallet extension. And on the top left here, you see Ethereum mainnet, this dropdown. Click that and then choose Linea mainnet as your blockchain of choice. On this page, you will notice, okay, I have some Ethereum here. So this is the amount that I have sent over from Ethereum to Linea. Okay, after using the MetaMask bridge, I will also want to use the native bridge for the tech operators. So click on that and you see it opens up this page. So again, remember, we are bridging from Ethereum to Linea. So on the top right drop down here, we want to choose the network we are on to be Ethereum, switch the network back to Ethereum. And then here on this page, we type in any amount we want to bridge. And here, make sure to choose automatic claiming. So this will make sure that the transaction goes through automatically. Again, complete the bridge transaction here, and this will take probably another 10 to 20 minutes. After your funds have arrived on Linea, I would do more DeFi transactions here. So the most obvious one here is, again, using the Metamask swap function. Now you might say, okay, I have already done this, but remember, was on Ethereum mainnet. But on the Linea side, we haven't done it yet on the Linea blockchain. Going to the MetaMask wallet extension here on the top left, choose Linea mainnet. This is the network we want to perform transactions on. And then click on the swap tab and just swap some Ethereum to, say, USDC. You can swap any small amount. The good thing here is that these transactions will be very cheap. They only cost about $1 in transaction costs, and you can swap many times if you want. Next, we want to interact with some of the top protocols on the Linea blockchain. So you can find all these protocols on DeFi Llama by going to the Chains tab or just searching up on here. And down here, you can see all of the DeFi protocols on the chain ranked by total value locked or TVL. What's important here is that we want to target DeFi protocols that only support the Linea blockchain because these are the closest ecosystem projects. So we want projects that only have one chain instead of many chains. So two that stand out here are Mindy Finance and Linex. Linex is the decentralized exchange of choice here because on the chain right now, this is the only decentralized exchange that is exclusively meant for Linea. So this is the next place I would go to. So go on linex.fi and go on the swap tab. And again, we're just going to swap some Ethereum to any token. You can choose the Linex native token, you can choose USDC, whatever. Okay, after you are done this step, if you really want to go a step further, you can do the same thing on the other decentralized exchanges on the chain, such as SyncSwap, EasySwap, etc. And if you want to do more DeFi stuff, you can go on Mendy.finance, which is a DeFi protocol specifically built for Linea. And on here, you can supply either some USDC or Ethereum and borrow against it. You don't need to keep the money here. You can just supply it and then withdraw it directly. You just need those few transactions records to be done. Okay, after these DeFi steps, we can get into the real juicy stuff, which is getting these Linea XP points. The best program to do so is through the Linea Park, which is a Web3 gaming adventure. This is a campaign that Linea has officially launched, which lasts from February 20th until April 2nd, 2024. Essentially, this is a 5-week program featuring different types of Web3 games in different categories that you can try on the Linea blockchain in order to get these XP points on chain. All of these tasks can be tracked on this overall campaign site called Layer-2.xyz. This is an official partnership with Linea themselves, and I'll have a link down in the description for you to access this page directly. Now, once you're on this website and you have connected your wallet, the first important thing here is that you need to complete what's called their proof of humanity. So you see here, you go in the Linea Park entrance and you begin this. And right away, they tell you that you need to complete proof of humanity attestation in order to actually receive these on-chain experience points. So going through this page, you see that the proof of humanity is a attestation that basically guarantees that you cannot be a bot farmer, and it checks certain things in order to block out people from having multiple accounts. This was a big reason why we wanted to complete all those tasks before, because these are the things that are required for you to go through this. So you need one attestation from group A here, and then you need 2 types of attestations from group B. So let's just go through what's possible here. The first 3, the Passport, the Paddle Labs, and the Trusta, these are things that check your on-chain activity. So for example, on this Trusta page, if you want to verify through this way, you see that you need to have a certain high levels of on-chain score in order to go through this verification. They even say that you must have at least 3 Linea non-bot transactions in order to qualify for this. So by doing all those bridges, swapping, trading, etc., you will definitely qualify for this. One thing to keep in mind, you might need to wait 1 day before these transactions are counted. So if you don't see them right away, just come back 24 hours later. Alternatively, if you don't qualify for these on-chain ones, you can also do a direct KYC with one of the partner exchanges. So if you have done KYC on a Coinbase account or OKX account, you can connect those accounts here and that will pass you directly. Or what I did was I connected it to my Uber and funny enough, that also counted. Then down here in group B, this is more social stuff. So here you need 2 of these attestations. So if you have a very active Twitter account, you can choose this first one here. And then this OpenID 3, the second one, this is pretty easy to do. It just checks whether you have a verified Google account. So as long as you use Gmail, this second one will work. So after you have completed one of these verifications in the first group and 2 of them on the second group, you will get this green status, which says you have completed the proof of humanity. Make sure you use the same wallet address on this proof of humanity page with the one on the Linea Park page, because this is the only way you can get real points for rewards. Okay, now we're finally ready to do these tasks. So first, go through the basic onboarding here. It will give you some basic quizzes, etc. Each time you complete a task, you will get certain levels of XP. You can also refer your friends to this program, and the more people you refer, the more XP points you will receive, which probably will give you a better airdrop. You can access the referrals by going to the bottom left referral zone on the map, and here you have your referral link. And when you guys access this program, make sure to use the link in my bio, because that is also my referral link, which will boost my rewards. It really helps out the channel. Okay, so you see here, as I am recording this video, we are in the first week of the Linea Park program, which means only the first section of this map is unlocked, and there are 6 partnership games that you can use to try here. This is really important to understand. Over the next 6 weeks, these 6 zones will eventually open up, and when that zone first opens up, there will be bonus tasks within those games that you can complete only within that week. So by watching this video early and engaging with this campaign over the entire 6 weeks, you maximize your chances of getting a good reward. Okay, I'm just gonna try the first example task here for Space Falcon. So it explains the game, it explains what it is, it has a trailer. Here you see this is an optional task and does not have any LXP associated with it, so I'll probably just skip this. Remember, LXP points are the real points that give you airdrop rewards. So for things like LXP 10, this is real points that you can get by doing this task. So here, we have to mint a Linea Falcon NFT. So make sure to go ahead and mint this on this new website. The next step is actually a bonus step, which is to deposit the NFT, the Linea Falcon Pass, into my inventory and start farming with it. So here I need to create an account in order to log in. This does give extra points, and you see here this is time limited to only this week when this part of the park is open. So after I have signed up to an account, you see here add NFT to inventory, and then I can go back to Linea Park and verify this transaction. Okay, looks like I have done it correctly and I got through. Again, this is another bonus task that only gives Falcon points but not official LXP points, so I'll probably just skip this one. Nice. Okay, so you see here I got 25 XP, so 10 from minting the NFT and 15 from staking the NFT in my inventory. Nice. And you see when I go back to the map here, my Space Falcon task is completed. It lights up. So all you have to do is go through a very similar flow for all 6 of these partnered games with Linea. In each of them, you will do some on-chain transactions that has to do with how their game works. Rinse and repeat, come back to this page over the next 6 weeks and check all of these boxes in order to maximize your airdrop reward. Okay, so that's all of the steps you need to do in order to qualify for the Linea Crypto Airdrop. I know this is a long tutorial and kind of expensive, between $100 to $200, but I really think it's worth it because Linea and Consensus is a huge company, and whether you get the Linea token, the Metamask token, both will most likely be billion-dollar projects, and that will make it worth it. If you look at some of the recent tokens that have launched in the zk Layer-2 ecosystem, such as Starknet, they launched at $20 billion of fully diluted valuation. This is huge. And honestly, I don't think Starknet is superior to Linea's technology. So this just goes to show you the potential rewards you can get. I really do think you are looking at a 4-figure reward if you do these tasks correctly. And remember, most of these other chains airdrops, they look at the just rough chain activity, and they can really be farmed by early people joining the Discord, etc. Whereas on Linea, they have gone through, extra steps to prevent the farming. So with this proof of humanity, it's very unlikely that people have many different accounts because they check for real verifications, and because we're doing all of these tasks on the mainnet Linea blockchain, which requires real money. This blocks out any automated bot farming. So for all of these points combined, I think Linea is a great airdrop to target for real users. So definitely do not sleep on this airdrop. Go do these tasks today. Okay, that's it for today's video. If you like this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow me on X at virtualbacon0x. This is where I drop my quick alpha before I make them into these in-depth videos, and I notify a lot of people about new airdrops, etc. right after they open. Last but not least, make sure to join our Discord with the link in the bio, or go to discord.gg/virtualbacon. We have a free VIP program with my personal trade alerts, altcoin setups, Bitcoin analysis, as well as a lot of other insider alpha that I don't really share on public channels. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.